Sleep tight and don't let the bed bugs bite. It's an old saying that's been around for decades, but lately it's taken on new meaning. President Bush and former Tennessee Senator Fred Thompson heaped praise on John McCain and his running mate Sarah Palin, but questions persist about Palin and the process McCain used to pick her. A lot of the people who attended tonight's festivities got to cool off. I don't know if you can see in that big tent behind me and watch some of the latest fashions come down the runway. Was it art or was it a fake bomb? That's the question a Maui girl will be facing in court next month after her arrest this morning. I've always dreamed of what it would be like to be a U.S. Marine.
Let's go get out of Iraq. Let's get out of Iraq. Get out of Iraq. Reveille. Private love. Let's go. Get up. Get up.
But this is not what I dreamed it would be. It's time for the second dive. Everyone's going to be equipped with one of these flashlights, a bright light which attracts the plankton, which attracts the mantas. There is also a new nightlife for locals and tourists alike. K5 News at 9, Stephen Farino joins us now to tell us where all the hot spots are. The U.S. Coast Guard is accused of polluting Hawaiian waters. Chief Warrant Officer David Williams was assigned to the Coast Guard cutter Rush. The underage drinkers and the adults who were cited on this night must now go before a judge in court. They could also be forced to pay up to $1,000 in fines and could spend time behind bars. Kululea Kuna and her family are packing up and shipping out.
Grab all the pillows and the blankets.
We're going to be moving to another house.
Ready? Push.
But under the excitement, Ku'ule feels the anxiety of a very different kind of departure.
Come here.
For Dad's deployment to Afghanistan. He'll be gone for a year.
Real sad. Because sometimes, soldiers sometimes don't come back from, the Iraq or Afghanistan. And this might be the last time I'm going to see my dad. And that's what makes me really sad.
But now's not the time to think about the realities of war.
Hey, Dad, come here. I got to tell you something.
There's only time to live these moments.
But I sit down and talk to them, make them understand that there's a possibility I may not be here. There may be a possibility that action may occur and I may not come back.
I'm going to really miss him. And yeah, I'm going to be worried. And
a week has gone by. It's recording. And the morning of his deployment has come.
Can't believe my dad's
We've got to go.
No hug is too tight before it's time for Ku'ule's dad to board the bus.
Love you.
Bye, Dad.
And just as it seems the goodbyes are finally done, they really aren't. I've always dreamed of what it would be like to be a U.S. Marine.
Let's go get out of Iraq. Let's get out of Iraq. Get out of Iraq. Reveille. Private love. Let's go. Get up. Get up.
But this is not what I dreamed it would be.
Detail. Fall in. Corporal Joe. Here, Staff Sergeant. Lance Corporal Odenthal. Here, Staff Sergeant. Private First Class Jones. Here, Staff Sergeant. Private Love.
Here, Staff Sergeant.
Fall out.
At a time when I am asleep, I am doing double time on Kaneohe Beach with the members of the Elite Scout Sniper Platoon under the command of Staff Sergeant Edward Powers, a man who expects only the best.
Even when the times get tough, for me, it doesn't even bother me at all because, again, it's a calling, it's something I'm called to, it's a warrior lifestyle.
The question is this my calling?
Good job.
Man,
Good job.
did I really sign up for this?
I'm about to find out.
Let's go. Knees up high. Knees up high. Let's go. Get him up high right now. Get him up high right now. We're on my TV show now. This is my studio. This is my studio. Good work. Good work. 1, 2, 3. This is what we asked for. Make your mama proud. Keep your butt down. Let's go.
Sir, yes, sir.
We're highly motivated and dedicated. Enjoy the exercise.
And just when I thought things couldn't get any worse,
Knee strike. Throw him down on the deck.
they did.
Control his arms like this. Now he's gonna step around like this. That's some of the techniques that we use that we're gonna teach you today. Push down, do that. Good work, let's go, do it again, do it again.
I don't like conflict, but when you're a Marine, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Try, let's go, let's go. First up is entry, do that. Push, good job, bring him back.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, now, in order to fully appreciate a technique, You must know what it feels like to have the technique done to you. It looks just like this. That's how it's done. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen.
After that, this private is just about done.
Up from a sub 60 feet below.
Up from a sub 50 feet below.
Hit the surface and I'm ready to go.
Yeah, we thank you very much. And I have one more thing. Hey, you're on my TV show now. I want you to look at that camera and read that line.
And if you want to see more of Steph and her days,
I can't hear you.
log on to our website at KHNL.com.
Democrats, Republicans, and the presidential candidates met with President Bush at the White House this afternoon, but came out still on two sides, with Wall Street and America anxiously awaiting some consensus.
My hope is that
And news that Compadre's restaurant at Ward Center is closing tomorrow spread quickly. Longtime customers flocked to the Mexican restaurant during today's lunch hour. The wait midday was an hour just to get a table. Another heart-wrenching delay for family and friends of an Eva Beach woman who was raped and murdered in her home last year. A teenage boy is accused of killing 51-year-old Karen Ortel. While some call it art, most call it property damage, and residents in McCully and Mo'ili say they are fed up with graffiti. As K5's Mina Sugimoto reports, a group of them is fighting back with a community-wide cleanup this weekend. And if you are interested in lending a helping hand, you can meet at Kuhio Elementary at 8 o'clock on Saturday morning. The presidential debate is just a day away, but will the show go on? Details next. Plus, do you recognize a familiar face in this cornfield? Well, you'd be surprised just how many hours it took an artist to create this image. Chevrolet dealerships in the country is shutting down. Chevrolet is closing all 14 of its dealerships around the country. Coming up next on your live local late breaking news, going green at the Blaisdell. Find out how kids get a lesson in the 3 R's: reduce, reuse, and recycle. Hollywood movie stars were out and about in Honolulu tonight. It was all part of the 5th annual Cinema Italiano. Jason Scott Lee also on display at tonight's VIP party. Nearly $2 million worth of diamonds and jewels. I think our name is on those diamonds.
You notice the operative word, display.
Display. No touching.
No touching, no wearing.
Thanks so much for watching Hawaii's News for live, local, late breaking coverage.
We'll see you tonight at 10 on our sister station, News 8.